Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel on this rather hot and sticky day. I didn't manage to film a video yesterday, but it was hot then anyway. But today I am suffering with all of the windows closed and my lights on. So if you do see a sweat tash forming, I am so sorry, but it can't be helped. I am dedicated to getting this video live, so yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with the sweatiness. I'm currently in my pants, okay? It's that hot. I'm not moaning though, I absolutely love summer. It's just a shame that I'm in here where it's really, really hot, but I'm gonna be powdering intermittently so that the shine doesn't get too much. So I had somewhat of an epiphany last night and I was like, oh, I want to film this video, and initially it was a little bit different, so I'm actually going to make two videos because I was combining two things and now I'm going to do them separately because I had too many beauty ones, so yeah, I'm going to do them separately. But basically this video is my beauty hacks. This is all of the cheats and tricks that I use on a daily basis in my beauty routine, so I thought it was about time that I shared these with you. I've got hacks for getting rid of spots, I've got hacks for having more volume in your hair, so do stay tuned and watch the entire video because I'm really, really excited about this one. But before we get into it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below because I'm doing two videos a week, one on Wednesday and one on Sunday, so I really hope that you join me for more. But without further ado, and before I start sweating, let's get into the video. Hack number one is how I keep so much volume in my hair. Now I do have rather a lot of hair, and that means that I do have quite a lot of volume in it anyway, and when I say a lot I mean I look like a lion when I just blow dry my hair. But I do actually like to keep as much volume as possible. I don't try and straighten it out, so I have a little cheat for when I straighten my hair. I start off by drying my hair and I just continuously brush my hair as I'm drying it so that it dries straight but it's puffy, like there's still a lot of volume in my hair, it's very large, but I just keep brushing and brushing and try and smooth out the ends as I go. Once my hair is bone dry, I go in with my straighteners. Now for straightening, I don't use GHDs, I use my L'Oreal Steam Pod, which looks like this, and it's got these little spouts here where the steam comes out of. I just tend to prefer this because it's a lot quicker. Like I can straighten my hair in 5 to 10 minutes, whereas with GHDs it does take a lot longer, unfortunately. I do love my GHDs and they're what I use for waving my hair currently, but when it comes to straightening, you just can't rival these on how quick they are. So once you've blow dried your hair, you will have a lot of volume in it. You'll want the ends of your hair to be quite sleek and smooth, but you want to keep that volume at the root so that your hair doesn't look flat and lifeless. What I do is I split my hair straight down the middle into like pigtails, and I section each side of my hair into 3 sections, so the bottom, the middle and the top. So here you have your bottom section, and what I do is I start straightening from about here and just straighten as I normally would, but I totally avoid the roots of my hair. What this does is it leaves all of the natural volume and wave in your hair at the root so that it has a lot more volume to it, but the ends of your hair are still really sleek and smooth. It also means that straightening your hair is a lot quicker because you don't have to do the whole thing and you can kind of do it quite roughly. All you want to do is really just smooth out the ends of your hair. Hack number 2 is for looking after your hair. Now, people that have been reading my blog and watching my YouTube videos for a while will know that I've been on quite a hair journey, and if you want to see my hair journey, I have done a video all about it, so I'll pop a link to that video in the description box below. But my hair now needs a lot of care and attention to stop it from getting dry and breaking, and I absolutely love hair masks, but most of them tell you to put them on your hair for like 10 minutes in the shower and just wash it off. But that's not quite good enough for me, and I really do feel like hair masks have played such a valuable role in me being able to have my hair this light and to be able to have got to this point. And basically I whack a load of hair mask all over my hair, tie it up in a bun on the top of my head. If you're worried about ruining your pillow, you can wrap it in a towel, although I wouldn't recommend that now when it's so hot, and I sleep with it on. I then wash my hair in the morning, I shampoo and I condition, and my hair just feels so soft. At the moment I've been using the L'Oreal Paris LV mask, which I really like actually, and this is fairly inexpensive, I think it's about £5. But I've also been trying out the Nexus Caviar Complex mask. One of them goes in my gym bag and one of them goes in my bathroom so that I'm never caught out without a mask. Oh my god, so hot! Oh, it's so hot! Hack number 3 has been a bit of a makeup revolution over the last few months, and I've seen lots of different brands bringing them out, but I have found my favourite one. It's darkening drops. And basically what you do is you take your normal foundation and you can apply a few drops to your foundation to make it darker. Now I don't want to commit to that with my foundation, so what I do is I apply my foundation in little dabs all over my face and then I dab next to each foundation dab and I blend that in, and it seems to be working really, really well for me. These ones are from the Body Shop, and they also do lightening ones, so you can reverse the effects as well if you do apply it into your foundation. As someone who uses fake tan every single day, sometimes I'm darker, sometimes I'm lighter. When I go on holiday, I get really, really dark, so I want to be able to adjust my foundation, and I don't want to have to buy a million different shades, especially when some of the foundations that I use are quite expensive. So this really is such an inexpensive option to be able to tailor make your foundation so that your face always matches your body, because I just don't have enough time in my life to constantly be reapplying and changing my foundation because it might be too light or it might be too dark. So I worked out a little routine with this, and it seems to be working really, really well. I know that some people have said that it makes your foundation quite ashy, but I've got it on at the moment and I really haven't experienced any ashiness in my foundation. Perhaps I've just got ashy skin, I don't know, but for me this is working amazingly, and it isn't going to cost you a fortune either because it's from the Body Shop and they are a really, really great high street brand. Hack number 4 is coconut oil, and you can tell just how hot it is in here for the fact that this has turned to liquid completely. Coconut oil goes soft at room temperature, but it melts when it's really, really hot. So yeah, just to show you guys how hot it is in here at the moment. But coconut oil is a beauty hack that I just absolutely swear by. Whenever my hair is really, really dry, I pop a few drops of this just literally through the ends of my hair, because it seals the cuticle of the hair. It really does nourish it and take away any kind of like dryness at all. It really does make such a difference to your hair. But you can use this in so many different ways. You can use it as a cuticle oil, you can use it to rinse your mouth out because it's so good for your teeth and your breath. You can also use it on your skin. It is so moisturizing on your skin. And this is something that I have in my beauty drawers all the time. It's always there just in case I need it. Hack number 5 is retinol. Now this is something that some people can be quite scared of using, and I can totally understand why. It can cause your face to peel and completely resurface. It can leave it quite sore, and it isn't suitable for everyone. I sometimes use this all over my face, however it doesn't really work well with fake tanning, and through this I discovered the perfect spot treatment, and it means that you don't have to suffer with the flaking of your skin. Now this is the SkinCeuticals Retinol 1.0, and I literally just pop a tiny little bit if I've got a spot, and it dries it out completely. I remember I did a shoot not long ago and I had a really big hormonal spot on my face, and using this meant that it just peeled off. Literally on the day of the shoot it just peeled off my face and was gone. So if ever I've got one of those really annoying spots, rather than rub this all over my face, I just use it in the areas that I need it so that I don't have to suffer with flaky skin. Now this can be quite an expensive product. The reason why it's so expensive is this is the only product that scientists and beauty experts agree prevents the signs of aging. So it is one of those products that does exactly what it says it's going to do, but it is also used in the treatment for spots and can be prescribed for acne because one of my friends was on it as well. So I just use it as an on-the-spot treatment. Hack number 6 is cotton buds. I get so many questions how I get my eyeliner flicks so like thin and perfect. And whilst I do use a really good eyeliner, I use this one from Guerlain. It is easy to make mistakes with your eyeliner, so I always like to correct them using these cotton buds. Now these are the ones that have a sort of flat end to them and then a pointed end on the other end. And I use the pointed end to just tidy up those flicks. I just spray it with a bit of either makeup setting spray or just water spray, and I just gently go in and flick it out. So I don't go in heavy-handed. It's very gentle and very precise, but it always leaves me with the most sort of pointed and tapered flicks that I could ever want. I have a special pot in my beauty drawer for these because I never want to be caught out without them. So they are a definite little hack in my beauty routine. Hack number 7 is for ensuring you get the smoothest shave on your legs as possible. Now I touched on this briefly in my tanning routine video, and again if you want to watch that video I will pop a link in the description box below. But basically I exfoliate my whole body using a mitt before I fake tan, but I pay close attention to my legs. I don't know whether this is because I'm a hairy girl and I've always had to do this, but basically I exfoliate my legs against the growth of the hair, and this is to bring the hair to the surface and out of the skin. Not everyone will have this problem. It'll probably be if you have really thick hair on your legs. Most girls have like fluffy hair, but I have man hair. But going against the growth of the hair just really brings this hair to the surface so that I'm really able to cut the hair as close to the skin as possible, meaning my legs are so smooth. And I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna say it myself, I do have seriously smooth legs because of this. So if you have one of these mitts, or you can pick them up for like £1 in Boots, do give it a try when you're shaving your legs, because I promise you will notice a difference. And your boyfriends can thank me later. And finally, hack number 8 is when straightening your hair. Now I feel like I see this a lot, and I think it's a little bit of a schoolboy error. Now I see a lot of people do this, especially my friends, but when they're straightening their hair, they tend to just go straight down with the straighteners. So literally, it is like poker straight. Now I think that this looks quite unnatural, and I can always tell when someone has straightened their hair if they do it like this, because just the ends of their hair go like straight down. And some people might want that as a look, and that's absolutely fine. But for me personally, I prefer my hair to look a little bit more natural when I've straightened it. Like my hair is just naturally straight. So what I tend to do with the straighteners is literally just turn it slightly and pull. So what this does is it angles